Hello and good morning, YouTube. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing in this tutorial is minimizing some of the mesh collider calculations. So basically, at the end of this tutorial, what should happen, instead of my FPS is dropping to 200 whenever it recalculates all these meshes, I wanted to keep on 900. So how the fuck am I gonna do that? Well, I had an idea. Actually, I had an idea while checking YouTube right now. I was like, maybe I can make it work better. Maybe I can make somehow to kind of make it perform better, right? So I mean, it's kind of simple. The idea that I had. What did I have? Oh shit. Oh, of course. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I want to open that. Great, good, awesome. Then I'm gonna do here with the dirty thing. I'm gonna do another one, right? I'm gonna do another public pool that I want to keep track of, which is, we need to make it, well, don't need to, but I will make it private. Because we don't need to see it on the inspector, and it really is something that only the chunk should see. So, dirty collider, right? So what do I mean by that? Well, let's say for instance, I'm gonna actually play on here. Let's say for instance, you see the grass. Whenever it's generating a new collider, it's generating the whole collider for the whole chunk all over again, which takes a little bit of time. As you can see, it goes down to quite a significant amount of frames per second. But the thing is, like, it just replaces a block. The collision doesn't really change. I mean, the only thing that changes is the texture, so there's no point in recalculating the collision every single time. So what I want to do with this dirty collider, let's see mesh dirty collider is equals to false, is every time oh wait, and here, if dirty collider, then do that. So and every time we set a block, we want to actually see if the block that was in the same place was air. Otherwise, we're just replacing a block, and if you are replacing a block, the collision will not change. So we will not recalculate it. To do that, I'm gonna do this. So byte old block, which is equal to get world block at that position. Then I'm gonna do if old block is bigger than 0, then this is equal to false. Otherwise, this is equal to true. Oh yeah, I forgot we have. Jeez, yeah, never mind. This, after all, has to be public. Where is it? Here you are. This has to be public, since I forgot we do all this and fucking thingy things. Anyways, we want to actually check if it is equal to 0. We just do that. There's no point in doing all that checking. So now it's still calculated, and instead of actually dropping to 200, it drops to 400. That's a lot better. We are doing progress, right? So now if we actually right click, we still collide with it, but the collision isn't being recalculated on this thing. So let's see actually what is causing the whole thing. So let's see when the spikes happen. Oh, there's a huge spike. Oh, thread processor. What is move next? Anyhow, let's continue. Here we go. World update. World update. Mesh recalculate normals. This is taking a little bit of time. But can it go a little bit in detail on update? Well, this isn't for sure. Check update. So let's make it like, yeah, I mean it's most likely the C mesh. What does it do in C mesh? It clears the list. Then for int blah 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 is block, and then it just populates the list, which this shouldn't do anything too bad on itself. Is it really just a recalculate normals? Interesting. Anyways, I did what I wanted to do. This doesn't go to 200 frames per second. I mean, it goes to 400 once in a while when it recalculates every single mesh. But you gotta also take in mind that there's a lot of meshes around me, and it's updating every single mesh every 2 seconds. So I mean, that's not such a lose situation, and it's quite fun to actually see this. Look at that. You can see it goes like in that direction, and it starts populating every single piece of grass. Kind of interesting. So this will this system that we are working with will also allow us to do those weird systems of like furnaces and shit, right? So like if a furnace is on, we actually change its texture or something, its state. I want everything to be grass, right? Since there's a lot of grass blocks around here, I want to see how much time it takes for it to actually finish all the threads, and to actually like how many frames per second will I get if everything is grass. There's only grass, there's no dirt, because grass is going to be a big part of the game, right? So let's see how that plays out. 900. But like, we actually here, I'm guessing, on the chunk, where is the tick update? Tick update. We are calling dirty is equal to true anyways, right? So I mean, set world block. We're gonna be doing this. Boolean changed block is equals to false, and then we just do here if change the block, then we say dirty is equals to true, and then here this is the only time we call this, right? Yeah. So we just want to do chunk C is equal to that, then if C is equal to null, then we say change block is still equal to false. But also, yeah, I wanted to. If it isn't null and see that game object that is active, active in hierarchy. So the chunk is active, and the other thingy thing is thingy thinged. Oh, fuck. Yeah, equals C, and we need a little exclamation point right at the beginning because we're checking if it is not equal to null. So then we do a play, and get game object cannot be called. Fuckity up. Damn it. Maybe I can make something like this. Me, then me is equals to game object, and then here I do dot me. Will that work out? But I didn't. Oh wait, what's happening? What? Oh, my, fine, whatever you want to call it, Schrader. Hey, play. Get active can only be. Oh, fuck you. Okay, just go fuck yourself. Okay, I'm gonna do a public boolean is active in h equals to true, I guess. And then I'm gonna actually make it something like this: public void set active boolean value, and then is active is equals to v. Actually, I'm just gonna say it's active is equals to false. Ah, for fuck's sakes, never mind about that. We're gonna go over here on world, and then over here we're gonna say chunk.active in h is equals to true, and here and say it's equals to false. And why did we want that? I don't remember. What were we doing? Oh, of course. See that act is active in h. So play. So all that for, yeah, I'm gonna do this fast. I'm not gonna wait again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna remove that, and everything is gonna be grass. How wonderful. Yeah, so you can see, well, no, yes, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't go down as, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Like, if everything is grass, it just loops for everything, but still it's not thingy-thinged. So, say what? Oh! Yeah, you see why this is like this is because we are not obeying a collider. Why? Because we are replacing the block with air, but we forgot to actually check if the block is air. We still want to say that we want to update it. Right, so how we do that, we just come over here. The block is 0, or the current block ID is not the old block, and the current block ID is 0. Because if it is the same, there's no point in recalculating it, because the block was already air. So now, if we actually break it, we can actually fall into the hole. Wonderful. Another interesting thing would be if I'd give myself, instead of cobblestone to place, if I give myself grass. Why would that be interesting, you ask? Because I would be able to do this. Just watch me. Watch me, mate. Bit. Hey. Wait. Yeah, it's quite fun. I mean, and you can see my frames per second aren't going all down as crazy. I mean, I think they were going so like to almost south because there was like an entire world to calculate, right? Here it has like what maximum 4 chunks, maybe 5. I mean 6. It really depends how it is positioned, but I mean, look at that. It's calculating the mesh, it's doing changes, going through all the grass blocks, and I am playing within 900 frames per second. I mean, it's not going more down than like 700. It's quite a thingy thing. Now that I think of it, it would be very cool to actually it's like I wanted to make as well. So if I have 2 grass blocks, oh, actually, that's not that hard to do. We're gonna go over here on the chunk tick update as well. And I mean, this tutorial is gonna be just me doing some additional stuff to the last tutorial and doing some performance things. So I mean, it's not gonna be such a wow, but I mean, it's we're doing progress here. So just play along. What I was gonna do, I forgot. See, now that's what happens when I remember. I also want to get the block downwards, so byte block above, I mean, not downwards. It's equal to get block at ds fact plus new vector 3. So we are getting if the block above. So then I want to do something like this. Okay. If the block above is equal is bigger than 0, right? Then I'm gonna go ahead and do set world block at my position to that, which is one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, of course, I need to show it. Really shake if we're working with the grass block. That's good then. So you wonder, what is that thing doing there? What will that be good for? Well, if I place a block there, in no time it should become that again. But it spread. It spread. Well, that was fun. It managed to spread. Wait, we're gonna do this at the beginning, right there, and if it does this, then we want to just continue. We don't want to continue spreading. That was hilarious. Oh, of course, we need to move the block above to over there as well. Good. Okay, let's try this again. Shall we? Ooh, bedrock. Okay, bam, bam, and I want to see blocks around it, just in case they decide to. Oh, did it spread? Really? Did you spread? Are you fucking bastard? What? An element? I mean, it exists in the same dictionary. Of course. Block is equal to. Anyways, we actually just want to check if that contains key position. Then we do C events that remove, and then the key again. And then we add it again if necessary. So we need to remove the block as we destroy the block. So now that there doesn't count as a grass block, right? Anyways, I'm gonna do that. Actually, I want to do something like. That was weird. Something more like this. I want to see if that will spread. No, it didn't spread. Let's see if it will spread again. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on. I believe in you. Oh, they didn't update. That was weird. Now it updated. It must have been like a little bug or something. I'm not entirely sure. It probably didn't reach to that it's equal to 3 for some reason. You think you know what is this checklist? So yeah, I mean we. I was getting confused now. Okay, here. We make a clone. I mean, we changed the thingy thing, but we make a clone. Why is it? Why didn't it reach here? Because we don't say change block. It's the truth, of course. Like, Jesus. Yeah, now it is gonna work. It is. Look. How could you doubt me? Like, it's not gonna spread, because the grass only spreads sideways. It doesn't spread downwards or like upwards or something. It only spreads sideways. So you can see it's a dirt block, and all the blocks around aren't how's it called? It doesn't spread. So, oh, why does it still collide with my player? Fuck, no. What did I do? Wait a second. Jeez. Play. I want to get in an angle. It's gonna be like, nope, there you go, that's an angle. Wait, fuck. Okay, now. You are set to player, my friend, and you here, I set to only... What if I set player as well? But I don't want player. The block highlighter actually is disabled. It means it didn't reach there, but why didn't you reach there? I really can't stop thinking that it's because of this. Okay, I disabled our collider, but we are still not able to collide. What if I actually get... Fuck. Let's try this again. This is for science here. This only happens on... Oh. Oh? Is this another chunk? They're all another chunk, right? So that one didn't actually... So we need to force it. We need to force it. Here, on the set world block, where is it? Set world block. And then when we check if we are in a... Don't we check if we are in a world border? What the hell? We do it here. We need to set it to dirty, and also we need to set it to dirty, this. Collision dirty. True. Because it's always gonna be that, since like when we are breaking a block, it's gonna, I mean, we need something different, alright? So, I mean, just bear with me, we need this right here. Now we shouldn't be, bugged. Yeah. Good gracious. Bam, bam. We can collide with all thingy things. Good. That scared me for a little bit. That really scared me for a little bit. Yes, so you're not spreading, and it's disappearing. I love this. We should do this more often. We should do this more often indeed. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop the tutorial here. Have fun!